Morning, Addio family. I wanted to start the day off by coming at you guys with a little fun bonus video today. I wanted to talk about the soundtrack of an adjustment and what you're hearing when an adjustment goes on. A lot of people come in the office and they love hearing the sound of a joint moving. They love the sound of that adjustment. Then other people come in and that's their worst nightmare. They don't even want to get on the table because they're worried about the noise that the adjustment makes. The so-called cracking is what we call it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what that cracking, what that noise actually is during an adjustment, whether we should hear it, whether we shouldn't hear it, and all those things. When two joints articulate, what happens is gas will build up between the joints. And when a quick thrust is given to that joint and it actually cavitates that joint, it actually separates that joint just very briefly, that gas is expanded and is released. And what that actually does is it releases a lot of stress on that joint. And that's why a lot of times when you get out of bed even and your body starts cracking or you crack a knuckle, that's why you feel that pressure being released, is because it's releasing stress on that joint, which is the main purpose of what we're doing. That's not totally just the whole purpose of the noise, but it's releasing stress on that joint and it's allowing that gas to expand. That's why once you cavitate a joint, you can't recavitate that joint right away. It takes a little while, meaning you won't hear the same noise coming out of the same joint. Now, one thing that I wanted to differentiate is the difference between when a joint cavitates. What we do in our office is a specific scientific chiropractic adjustment versus general manipulation. Anybody can go in. You guys can all crack your knuckles. You guys can all crack different. You bend, you twist. Some people ask all the time, I twist and my back cracks, or I twist my neck and my neck cracks. What that is that's just a general manipulation is what we call that. The difference between a manipulation and what we do in the office, a manipulation can be done to any joint. A specific chiropractic adjustment has to be done to a subluxated joint. What that means is that has to be done to a joint that's actually, a subluxation is something that's less than a total luxation. A dislocation is where your arm's totally dislocated. A subluxation is a micro form of that, but it also, when those vertebrae slip out of alignment, it also involves a neurological component. So for a chiropractor to get a specific chiropractic adjustment, there is always a neurological component involved, meaning you have 31 pairs of nerves leaving that spine, 24 segments, 31 pairs of nerves. Whenever a chiropractor makes an adjustment, what a chiropractor should be doing is locating that area of nerve interference, locating that subluxation where that one joint is out of alignment, putting pressure on a nerve. There's histophysiology changes, meaning the skin might be a little bit oily if the subluxation's been there for a little bit of time. The skin might be really dry if that subluxation's been there for a lot of time. There's muscle components where those muscles are typically really taut or tender, or their muscles are really flaccid if that subluxation has been there for a long time. It's the chiropractor's job, it's the chiropractor's duty to find exactly where that is and replace that subluxation very, very gently, specifically. Keep it there long enough for the body to start to heal that area. Now, a little bit of an announcement. We're not going to be in the office tomorrow afternoon. Thursday afternoon, we're actually traveling to Dallas for continuing education. So me and the team will be out of the office just for the afternoon. So reschedule your appointments for today or tomorrow morning. The whole purpose of that education, that's something that I do outside. I don't get credit for it. I actually pay a lot of money to go to these things. And I don't get any credit from the state. I have to do all my state continuing education totally separate than this. But this is a purpose for us. These are the opportunities for us in our office to get better, to serve you guys at a higher level, for me to get better at what I'm doing. You guys deserve the best, and we will always strive to be the best. We have a very high standard for our office, and that's what we're constantly trying to achieve. I appreciate every single one of you. If you guys need anything at all, you please reach out. You give the office a call. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. We'll talk to you.